Okay, good afternoon and welcome to Iyun to Lean On, where we analyze Shulchan Aruch Yomi. Simon Pei Gimel is today 83. We're talking about saying Kriya Shema either while looking into a bathroom or presently being in the bathroom. Halacha Beis is an interesting halacha. It talks about his minul beis hakise v'yayin nishtamish bo. Right, when you're renovating your house, you're building a new house, you set aside a room to be the bathroom. You put a toilet there, a shower, a sink, whatever, but you haven't gone to the bathroom yet. The contract is not finished yet. You happen to be in the house, observing what the contractors have done, have they built it correctly, and it's time for Kriya Shema. So the halacha is you can say Kriya Shema while looking into the bathroom. Aval lo b'socho. However, this halacha in the Gemara says you can't say it while you're inside. Now, it's not really clear why you can't. What's the difference? Why you can't say it inside, but you could say it while looking at it, right? What's the difference, right? So the Mishnah says lo b'socha means derabanan. It's a bizayon. Bizayon, to be inside is much worse than looking into it. It's a bizayon for divrei Torah and for Kriya Shema certainly. That's the explanation midrabanan. However, it's not so clear that it's midrabanan. It could be it's midoraisa, and I'd like to explain this based on the theme and the idea I've been developing over the last couple of Iyun Shurim. I actually looked in Dvarim Chav Gimel in Parshas Kiseitze where it talks about these inyanim, and the pasuk says, right, when you're at war or you're traveling, it doesn't say you're at war. I don't know, when you're traveling, a lot of times when you're traveling, you don't have indoor plumbing. You're not indoors. You're outdoor. You have outdoor plumbing. So if you're outdoor plumbing, you have to find a place to go to the bathroom. There's no porta potties around. So it says when you go outside, you should dig a hole. The pasuk says you should go to the bathroom and cover it with dirt. And then it says in the next pasuk, first it says right? You should have a shovel there, so you should cover it up. And then it says, Ki Hashem holech bekirbecha v'yamachnecha kodesh v'lo yireh ebecha erev davar. That's the pasuk continues, because if you don't do these things, then Hashem will leave you. That's what the pasuk says. V'shav me'acharecha. So as I explained, there's two different halachas when it comes to, let's say, excrement. We're not talking about arayos for this second. When it comes to excrement, so first is v'chesi said seisecha. That is, you shouldn't see it. Cover it so you shouldn't see it. And also I explained smelling, it will be the same thing. The reason you can't say Kriya Shema when you see it, even if you're more than Dalet Amos away, or if you smell it, even if you're more than Dalet Amos away, because it's disgusting. It makes you feel disgusting, right? You can't even concentrate on saying Kriya Shema then. So that's the Torah is saying. You have to concentrate on the words of Kriya Shema. You can't concentrate when you have an awful smell over here. How about if you don't have an awful smell, or you're not actually looking at soa. You're just in a you're in a place that's within Dalet Amos of soa. You know there's soa there. You know it, but you can't detect it with your senses. You can't smell it. You can't see it. So you're in the place. That's a new Isra I explained. Kodesh, that all of the mitzvos are meant for enjoyment, as well as to enjoyment. I haven't explained yet how mitzvah of Kriya Shema lends itself to enjoyment. I've explained basically the mitzvah of Kriya Shema is to pay attention, at least to the first pasuk, to the meaning of the words. I haven't got yet to explain how you're supposed to enjoy the mitzvah of Kriya Shema, because all the mitzvahs are kedusha. Kedusha is to be enjoyment, to use the world, like Mesilas Sharm says, is not just to enjoy the physical world, as opposed to precious is to a lower level where you have to remove yourself from the physical world so that you shouldn't become caught up in materialism. Kedusha is when you come back and you're able to use the materialism in the right way, and not you be in control of the materialism and not the materialism controlling you. So that's Kedusha. So Kedusha, even if you're in a bathroom, I know I'm in a bathroom, I know I'm within 6 feet of soa, it's covered somewhere. You're right, I don't smell it, I don't see it, so I don't feel disgusting. But there's a niggling thought in your mind, like it's uncomfortable a little bit, I know I'm around soa, it makes me uncomfortable. It makes me feel a little disgusting, not as disgusting. So it's not. You can definitely have kavana and pay attention to the words. However, right, any person knows that you want to go and enjoy something, even the littlest thing that a fly or something, a mosquito can just ruin your whole experience. You want to enjoy something, everything has to be perfect. You want to enjoy something. If you have things now, something that doesn't have to be perfect, but usually the tendency of the human mind is to focus on the negative. So if there's something there which is negative, your mind will be focusing on it. You won't be able to enjoy it. So therefore, you shouldn't say Kriya Shema the purpose is one of the mitzvos, 613 mitzvos, sure, you're not going to enjoy it when you have this negative thought of knowing that Kriya Shema, that Soa, the excrement, was within your Dalet Amos. So maybe that's the idea over here, that to read in the actual Beis HaKisa, even though it's never been used for a bathroom, Hazmana is not milsa, it would pass like Rava, Hazmana lav milsa. Preparing something is not considered like an actual bathroom. However, the fact that it will be used for a bathroom at one point, so that's already a negative thought, a niggling thought in your mind, and it will disturb your kedusha, your enjoyment. Then the pasuk continues and it says "V'lo yar b'chavras davar," which we learned that you're not supposed to say Kriya Shema when you're facing erva, when you're looking at a naked lady. I don't know. You're looking at a naked lady. Why are you looking at a naked lady? So that I answered already in Siman Ayin Hey. Check out that shir, Iyun to lean on Siman Ayin Hey 75. That I would say is that's the last thing in the pasuk. That's the Torah is saying. It's actually the opposite. It's that when you're enjoying the erva, I'm laughing, but I'm also serious. When you're looking at the nakedness, so by saying Kriya Shema, it's like ein ma'arvin mitzvah, and you can't do mitzvahs together. And also mitzvahs chavilos, you should be doing mitzvahs together. So when you're looking at the erva, you shouldn't be saying Kriya Shema because you're supposed to be focusing on what you're looking at and not saying Kriya Shema, not doing something else at that time. Now, back to the original question that I ended off the regular Shulchan Aruch share with. Nowadays, what is the halachic status of bathrooms? So, I mentioned in the poskim of a suffix whether our present-day bathrooms are considered to be the actual bathrooms mentioned in the Gemara or not, or they're considered to be like the Parsim, the ones in Brachos where it says that the excrement rolled away right away, so it's not considered to be Beis HaKisa. So most poskim are machmir and say you shouldn't say Kriya Shema or Divrei Torah in such a bathroom, even if you flush the toilet, even if there's nothing in there and you don't smell anything, you're not allowed to say it. Based on what I'm saying over here, is that there's two halachas over here. There's halacha of Kisisa Etzesecha and also a din of Vayam Achanech HaKodesh. So Vayam Achanech HaKodesh is basically when I'm in the presence of a bathroom, I can't say Kriya Shema. I can't say Kriya Shema because I have that niggling negative thought that I'm in a place of a place of excrement, even though there's presently no excrement over here. So I would say that the way people think about bathrooms nowadays is because there's a lot of sanitary and you do flush the toilet right away. It would depend if people have a negative association of a bathroom or not. And I don't think one answer answers all cases. I think it depends what type of bathroom you are. There's nice bathrooms. Some people do make their bathrooms really, really nice. I have a really nice bathroom next to in my bedroom, my master bedroom. I have a really nice bathroom. We spent a lot of money on it, like over $20,000. Just it's a small bathroom, but it's really nice. It's a really nice bathroom. So people actually can enjoy their experience in the bathroom. They really could. You put a nice bath. Some people have a jacuzzi in their bathroom. So that's what it would depend on. If you're having a nice experience in your bathroom, so you don't have any negative association with your bathroom, just because of the fact you go to the bathroom, also you flush the toilet right away, that's okay. However, sometimes you go to these really nasty bathrooms, especially here in Israel. You go to these parks over here, they have really nasty bathrooms. They never have toilet paper and things like that. Or you go to some people's houses, unfortunately their bathrooms, they don't put any money into it. And you feel disgusting. You feel disgusting when you go there. And even when you're in there and there's no excrement, you haven't even gone to the bathroom, you feel negative thoughts over there. You feel disgusting over there. So that's what it would depend on. If the bathroom is built in a way, I think, that's really nice, that would be like the Parsim, like the Persians. The Persians, the Gulf states, the Persian Gulf, they have, the finest hotels, the finest, these hotels, like a 7-star hotel in Dubai. They have these unbelievably exquisite things, and I'm sure the bathrooms are just as nice as the rooms also. You feel it. The Persian experience, Persian Gulf experience, it's a nice experience to go to the bathroom. So you can say Kriya Shema in there. However, if you're in a really disgusting place, a public place, subway, if they have a bathroom, I don't know if you get into a bathroom in the subway, then obviously it would feel pretty disgusting. You could have niggling thought, and you won't be able to say Kriya Shema in it. That's what I would like to say about the halacha, about our bathrooms. I think you have to distinguish between a nice bathroom and not a nice bathroom. Only a real connoisseur can make that distinction properly. Hope you enjoyed today's share. See you in the next one.